Hello there everyone, my name is Ray and today we're here to play some more Final Fantasy X. This is part number 2. Thank you all for joining for today's episode. I was going to do something but apparently can't do that just yet. I was going to show you guys how to open the menu. Exciting stuff, it's the triangle button, yay! Last episode we started the game, that's literally it, so moving on. And you'll notice his name is Tidus. I'll explain that in just a second. Has it been more than a second? Okay, good. I didn't like Ray for him. Like I said in the last episode, it just doesn't fit him. So I went back and played through exactly what I did before. Nothing else was different. There's nothing else you can do differently. So it's Tidus again. Yay! But now, we are about to be thoroughly wrecked. Look at all these enemies. And these guys will respawn infinitely, by the way. There's nothing you can do about it. So, get over it. Now, these guys basically you just want to kill them. In any order. Wow, excuse me. I had to clear my throat and then had a hiccup. Not bad. So yeah, as you also just saw, enemies and you can dodge attacks at any given time. So we just want to attack these guys until Orange says a little certain something about that electrical thing that's on the side over there. Okay, we'll take down A. And then we'll get attacked by pretty much everybody if the game plays through what it actually says. Yeah, when their wings start to flicker, you're going to want to take them out. I wanted to show you guys the attack. But when their wings start to flicker, they'll do this attack called Spines, which does a good amount of damage, as you just saw, compared to their normal attacks.
Knock it down.
There you go. Now you have the option to attack that.
Trust me, you'll see.
Alright, so now we want to ignore them, because like I said, they will spawn infinitely. And attack the tanker over here to knock it down like he says. There are several fights in this game. Now, see, I do know that this is basically a game of, oh, well, we want to just... Like some people say, I can see the merit to the whole complaint, if you will, about, I'm going to show you off his overdrive, why not? With him, you want to press X when that cursor that you just saw is in the orange. That will allow us to get more damage. If you miss, you've got about 3 seconds to do it. If you miss, then, he'll still do it, it just won't do as much damage. But anyway, I can understand the complaint about, oh, it's just like you kind of decided what goes on in a movie because it's all set and predestined and all that other crap. First off, it's not entirely true because, like I said, your actions can dictate and change the your actions can dictate and change the order of the turns and whether or not an enemy even gets to attack. But I can see the complaint. But still, at the same time, there will be fights where you have different things you can do to speed things up or change things. You'll be able to interact with machines or other people or literally talk to people to give yourself attack and defense boosts and stuff. It's really weird. But you guys will see when the time comes. That slow-mo destruction, baby. We love it. We love it. And that was one hell of a jump. Into the FMB. I think that's what they're called. FMVs. I just call them cutscenes. Now I'm not sure. As we get sucked into a gaping ear hole. Most people call it something else, but I'm mature. And Orange talking to it for some frickin' reason. You're allied with the enemy, ain't you?
This is it. This is your story.
Last episode, Tidus talking about listening to my story. This episode, Orange saying, this is your story. And they kind of make it seem like the game's starting here, but in my opinion, it's not. And by that, I mean, obviously the game started last episode, but when I say the game's starting...
Hey!
I mean, like, when the game actually allows you to
My old man?
start roaming around and do things, the true beginning of the game, if you will. Every game has a start, and every game has a true beginning, in my opinion. And I will definitely let you guys know when this game has its true beginning, if you will. Just press circle to go down. You can see there's some guy standing over there. He should look familiar if you guys are paying attention to what just happened and what was in the last episode. But as we head toward him, he disappears and he becomes somebody the frick else.
Like where I was what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Usually, my friend, it doesn't work like that. Get up, chump. No sleeping on the job. Birdie, 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 birdie.
Anybody there?
The bird's there. Let's talk to the bird. It's a pretty bird, actually. Kind of. I like gray. Gray's my favorite color. Shade, whatever.
Hey!
You're gonna scare the bird, jackass. Shut up. See, look at what you did, man. You had potential for a friend, and you done fucked it up. So yeah, now you can move around and stuff. You can press circle to go down underneath the water. It won't help you. I do not believe there's anything you can do over here other than go to the whatever, the actual destination. The red arrow is where we're going to head to. That's where we need to head to. Blah, blah, blah. This and that. Eat it all. But I'm going to come over here and show you this thing that I can do nothing with. Absolutely nothing with. Edra mit franad punkt uf mechrid. And we should some kind of crap dra mechod. Some kind of shit. Yeah, sure. Go.
What do we have here? Nope. Can't read it.
Nearly. Neither can I. Why did I say nearly? Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. I honestly didn't know about that. Give me something, boy! 200 gil, I'll take it. That's the currency in this game, by the way. But those things, you're going to see those in several places. Not necessarily ones that look exactly like that. I think there's one over here. But, yeah, in actually not too terrible. There's a treasure chest up there. I knew about that one. I didn't know about the one over to the right. Interesting. This is why I like doing playthroughs, damn it. Because I can actually have to go around and look at everything. Got 2 potions. I'll take it. Press triangle to open up the menu. Check out your items here. Potions restore 200 HP as you see. Phoenix down. A very, very staple, I guess a staple item in any Final Fantasy game. Revives you from knockout. It says KO, but you're dead. That's why they call it Phoenix Downs, because when a Phoenix dies, it's reborn. We all probably know that by now. It's a very, I guess, known part of any kind of mythological creature. And aside from that, if you were knocked out, the game shouldn't be over, because if your whole team gets KO'd, it's game over. And if all you are is knocked out, you could get up eventually, assuming the monster doesn't stomp you or eat you, or the people don't, you know, shove a sword in your ear. But you can go through the abilities and check out what we've got. We don't have anything right now. Overdrive will just let you view your overdrive. Every character in this game has more than one overdrive except for one specific character, technically. And she technically has the second most overdrives in the game. I'll explain that when it happens, but basically she has the same thing, the same type of overdrive. She can just use it with everything that she can do. It's weird. And then this is where you set your mode. You can see here it says charges when the character takes damage. This is what allows your overdrive bar to fill up. Wow, Tidus's overdrive here will fill up as he gets hit. You have many more modes, such as your overdrive fills when you heal a character, your overdrive fills when you kill a monster or an enemy, your overdrive will fill when you attack an enemy, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of different things. We'll get into that later. I don't know why I exited. Status here, you can check my stats. My stats are abysmal right now. It's the beginning of the game. What do you expect? I think the maximum stat point for anything is 255. So, and you don't get stat ups by leveling up, so to speak. You see right now he's got up in the upper right corner, it says next level up, if you will. He needs 5 AP points, or ability points is what I call them. I don't know what it's actually called, but that's what I call it. Now, when he gets those 5 AP and goes to the next level, he's not just going to automatically get his stat increases. That will be explained by the game later on, so I'm not going to worry about that. Configuration didn't help. Figure that out yourself! Introduction to Bhed. Find Bhed primers to help you decipher the strange Bhed language. Whatever the hell it just said on the bottom. So, this is something, as I get ready to sneeze, this is something that I was kind of debating whether or not I should do or not. Now, see, I do have 2 files on my PlayStation 4. Not this actual game, by 2 profiles rather. My other profile, I've already beaten this game, and I've gotten all the primers. So if I go in there, what you can do is you can use items like that to just get every Bhed primer in the game, and then you can instantly learn and speak and hear the language and whatnot. Yet, having said that, I thought it would be easier / better to use this one. That way I wouldn't be tempted to do it, and I can actually show you guys where the primers are instead of just being like, oh yeah, it's in this area somewhere. It's a lot better to visually see it, in my opinion. And then you just touch the save spheres to gain back all your HP and MP. We didn't take any damage because we've not been in any fights, but still, and off screen between episodes, what I did was I lowered I lowered the volume just slightly. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I apologize for that. I lowered the volume just slightly as we get that high potion. That does 1,000. So it restores 1,000 HP to one character. By the way, you'll probably see me do this more often than you'd like. This is pressing the circle to make him walk while you run. If you tap it, he does this. I do not know why I do this, but I do it. And I do it a lot. But yeah, so I lowered the volume of the game just very slightly. Because it seemed okay, but to me it was just slightly too loud. If you guys have an issue with it, you want it back to where it was before, you want it louder, you want it quieter, just please let me know, and I will make adjustments as necessary. I love how his hair is completely untouched. He's just so fabulous. And you can see the save spot in the background there. I think you can press, I don't know if you can do it to get out now, but at one point we'll come back here and you can press square to get out of here. We'll just swim around for a little bit and we got ourselves a cutscene. Oh, those shoes, baby. Oh, the Final Fantasy fashion is always incredible. I've not played a whole lot of Final Fantasy games. I've played Final Fantasy X. It's kind of like Zelda, but not really, because Zelda's an entire franchise and there's games that are linked to each other, no pun intended, and there are games that, you know, have story that tie into others. Oh, by the way, how the hell? That's never happened to me before. I didn't know you could get ambushed in this fight. Not bad. So the Sahagin here are our first actual enemies besides the Sin Scales, but this is a new world. A new world, a new area, a new hunting ground, whatever. And so yeah, Tidus is by himself, and that battle theme is the one that we'll be hearing more than anything else. In regards to the music, I love the music in this game, but I can understand the complaints some people have about it again. I just noticed Tidus has earrings. Wow, I'm noticing a lot about this game for the first time, to be completely honest. I've played this game no less than a dozen times. But, this game, having said that, is going to bring some new things for me. As the, oh god, what is this guy's name? Gio Saganio, I think is his name. He doesn't play a major role in the game. You see him here, and then you come back later to see him later, obviously. But there are some things in this game that I was never able to do in the original Final Fantasy, and I didn't beat this game 100% in my playthrough. I wanted to save the genuine reactions for this. Yeah, Gio Saganio, whatever. So, we are by no means prepared to fight this guy. And he, just like the Sin Spawn, whatever that guy's name was, his attacks will do half of your current damage. I mean, half of your current life. So you'll see it did 111 this time. So don't worry about healing up and all that other crap, because it is not necessary. All we have to do is attack him 3 times, and then this happens. As we swim away from Jabba the Fish here, there's, like I said, there are some things in this game that you can do that you can't do in the original Final Fantasy X that came out for North America, and that's where I live, for those of you who do not know. Straight out of Texas, baby. But that's just something that I found would be better to save for this, because I've never seen the Dark Aeons before, and I've never seen this being known as Penance. If you guys want to know what those are, go ahead and look them up. If not, just wait for it. It'll be a while, though. Trust me. It's going to be a very long time before we get to them. Even with this being a Monday through Friday project, and every episode probably being more than 30 minutes, because this game is long. So I'm giving myself full credit, full ability, full leeway, full whatever. Good lord with the throat. To have these videos be more than 30 minutes. Because if they're only 30 minutes, Like, my God, I've easily spent over 100 hours playing this
Made it out
game,
of the frying
knowing what I
pan
was doing.
And into the freezer.
A lot of that was due to the
I
fact
thought I
that
was
you
gonna
need to
die in
do a
this
lot of
place.
grinding in this game, in my opinion anyway. I'm a grinder. When it comes to RPGs, I grind and level up more than most people, apparently. There's a lot of times when I get to a boss that everyone says is super hard or has a whole lot of life, it gives me trouble, but not nearly as much as is described by others. Can you go through the door, my dude? Come on now. Yeah, so like I was talking about the music, I love the music in this game, but it can get repetitive. I think it's creative, I think it does a good job of setting the mood, but like I said, it can get repetitive, so I can understand the complaints that people have about this type of stuff. And what the hell? Oh. Not bad. So like I said, Legend of Zelda, they're all kind of tied in one way or another, if nothing else just by the storyline. Final Fantasy games pretty much have nothing to do with each other unless it's a direct sequel. Like Final Fantasy X to Final Fantasy X-2, a game I've never played but I hear is terrible. Final Fantasy VII, a game I've never played, to Final Fantasy VII Part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our main objective here is to get these remains of a campfire to no longer just be remains of a campfire, and be a campfire. So we need to find some flint, we need to find some tinder, and we need to make things happen. So I'm pretty sure this is where I'm pretty sure this is where we came in, because there was no save spot next to us. Now there's another save spot here. This game is one of those games where you can only save at save spots, obviously, but they are decently generous with the actual save spots. And the bird's going nuts. It's because somebody opened a door and now they're closing another door, so that stupid bird is going to start screaming. So I got the flint, and I might just have to cut right now because I might have to close my door. Because if that stupid bird keeps doing that, I mean, yeah, okay, the bird, you know, I like birds. Birds are fine outside. Don't like birds in the damn house, because birds are way too damn loud, too noisy, and that's the third time she screamed, and I do not like her. Okay, that makes you sound like a dick. She's just a jerk. Examine the withered bouquet. So this is a set of flowers that somebody got to somebody as a gift. We could go back now and just restart that fire and be done with it. But there's some items we can get over here, baby. Or at least one. I believe it's a phoenix down. High potion. I was wrong. Ha! Expect a lot of that. I will be wrong quite often. In these games, I always remember them more than I think, but not as much as I would like to. I've played through this game, like I said, over a dozen times. But there are some things in this game, like the Dark Aeons and Penance, that I've never seen before, and I'm looking forward to getting my ass whipped by them, because from what I understand, they're incredibly tough. Which is odd when I consider the fact that even at maximum stats, they're still supposed to be really hard. Which is good, because I like bosses in games that are really hard no matter what you do. That tests your ability to actually fight these fools and see if you're actually worth the crap. I was going to film 2 videos, but apparently I'm only going to do one, because I've cleared my throat no less than probably 4 or 5 times right now. And again, I apologize for that. If it comes on again, I'll probably just mute my mic and do it, because I don't like the fact that I'm sitting here basically coughing in your ear. But like I said, if the volume of the game's too low, too high, let me know. If you got any issues with the way that I explain things, let me know. Otherwise, we get into it. And obviously Jason Voorhees is up there staring at us from the rafters, or the balconies, or whatever the hell those are, in this dilapidated ass reject Pokemon gym.
I need food.
So does the Devil Joe. You don't know what that is? Look it up, or we can't be friends. At all.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Shut up and go away. I can't stand that kid. I mentioned that in the last episode, and I'm not even really sure why. His voice is kind of annoying, and he's kind of condescending, but there are many characters that are more condescending and have more annoying voices than him that I'm decently okay with. I just can't stand him for some reason. And I'm sure you guys saw that Xenomorph run back in the background.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Yes, because talking will make the flame grow. Action, my dude!
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
That's what he said? Look! It's literally a Xenomorph. Kind of, not really. It actually basically looks nothing like a Xenomorph. Shut up. I don't know. First time I saw this guy, I was like, hey, it's a xenomorph. But he's got bladed legs and stuff. Well, he'll give you more than a break. Oh shit, I'm dying. I didn't touch the freaking save spot. Well, professionalism at its finest. High potion, gotta waste one of those immediately. Stop! I can't do anything else. He doesn't even have... Okay, that's fine. Attack it! Yeah! Attack it! Ah! Suck it. I can't change my weapon. I can't change my armor because I don't have anything yet. Die. I'm sure it's obvious, but what you are able to do, the turns and whatnot that you're able to do things in and all kinds of stuff, actually a potion should be fine, is dictated, predetermined, whatever, by your speed. Also, if you press triangle, you'll do this. That is defending. You'll see that he did much less damage to us, as he didn't do no 100 something, he only did 50 something. And this theme is one of my favorite boss themes in a game ever. And you will hear this quite a bit too. Not nearly as much as the random encounter battle. Explosive entrance! Oh god. And these guys have no fashion sense. At all. And you can say that they're doing it out of necessity, but that one idiot's the only dude with a mask on. Some Hollywood undead shit. I like Hollywood undead, by the way, so don't attack me in the comments for saying that if you even know who they are.
You on my side? Cool.
Just don't forget the flowers. Using grenades. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. Special effect, my ass. It just does damage. This item can only be used during battle by selecting the specialty. Yeah, so special. And then she can steal things and she can use things. She is a thief class, obviously. Use a grenade. Blowed it up. That's fine. I'm gonna have her steal. I think he's got grenade. Yep. So now that there's two of us, he can attack either one of us. So that's fine. She's not as strong as we are. That'd be really super funny, actually, if I get a game over right here. I'm not gonna let it happen. That would just be funny. It's like, he's only gonna do 111. I got 140. You know, it's fine. Then he attacks me, then it's game over. Or wait, what? I get poisoned or something like that. So yeah, this guy's not too terribly hard. Just don't completely underestimate him. He can kill you. Trust me, and it'll be game over right here. I have no idea how much damage he did to her. I was about to say, but if she doesn't kill him, I'm gonna have to heal her because I'm terrified. And I don't know what the hell she's got on. So look, Titus, he got himself an upgrade. It was 5 AP. And those, like I said, spheres are basically... This game has a massive hard-on for spheres, and you'll find out what I mean later, but we got 2 ability spheres from killing that. What the hell was his name? I didn't even look at it. I don't think I've ever known that guy's name. He's inconsequential. It's the only time we ever see him. We see other versions of him later. Booty shot, but I'm not exactly sure what his name is, and he doesn't matter. Because he's dead now. He went the ultimate bye-bye. What was the point of you taking off your goggles?
That was close.
I can't believe I didn't touch that damn save spot. I've never started that fight before. Damn near dead.
Hey, let me go.
Boss almost killed me just by showing up. These guys are idiots. We kill it. I know that's what he said. Sure. All I know is that homeboy said we kill it, and she just said sorry. That's all I remember from this part of the conversation. The conversation part of the game. Why he act like he holding a gun? He ain't got no gun. Was he supposed to have a gun? Was that a glitch? Explain things. I don't get it. Look, I'm on a boat. Sort of. It's actually technically more like a barge, I guess. But that's fine. Wake up, chump. That looks kind of like an FMV cutscene thing. I'm not really sure why. It's a weird hybrid of ugly and stupid.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Exactly. You got something to say until somebody puts a gun in your face. And look at this guy.
Heinous.
His name is literally Brother, by the way.
Right. Whatever.
Exactly my reaction.
I said I don't understand.
Relax.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
That is not what he said.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
That is not what he said. There's going to be something of interest back here. I don't know if they'll let me. Oh, they will. Okay. So this is the first Al Bhed primer of the game. Al Bhed primer volume number 1. The secrets of the Al Bhed language are revealed. My ass. Y equals A. So you'll notice that we're now in Al Bhed whatever. Speaking in tongues, you've earned a trophy. I don't know if that'll show up or not, but we can come to items. Press circle once to get up to this. Go to key items. Withered bouquet, flint. Come down here and we'll see the Al Bhed primer number 1. It teaches the letter A in Al Bhed. Some of the Al Bhed primers can be missed. I'll do my best not to miss them. I've gotten them all several times, so I know where they are. I'm not making the same mistake. I'm not going to end the episode here. We got some stuff that we need to do. I'm going to end the episode when this next part is done. Like I said, it's 27 minutes in, but if these damn videos are going to be 30 minutes apiece, it's going to easily be over a 100-part series. And even though a lot of this is going to be me grinding and stuff, yeah, you see when he just said that, whatever the hell he just said, the A was pink or purple or whatever, that's because we got the primer. As we get more primers, more letters will show up like that, and we'll be able to decide. They'll still say it in whatever the hell language they're speaking. But,
Oh, almost forgot.
yeah, she's going to teach us how to use the sphere grid now. But, you guys will see more of that as the game goes on. The sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how this is done. Yeah, I've seen this a million times. Select sphere grid, obviously not really. From the main menu, the cursor appears at the selected character's current position. You use L1 and R1 to cipher through the characters. I don't know if it'll say that or not. Use the directional pad on the D-pad thingy-majigger to move the cursor. I tend to use the left analog stick personally because it's kind of annoying using that, and I'll show you why eventually rather. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. This location is for defense upgrades. So that's basically like it's saying up there, you can increase your defense by 1 if you activate that. This one lets you learn an ability known as Cheer. That's actually somewhat useful, to be honest with you. Most people don't use it, but we'll use it. It's useful for it's in the beginning of the game. Eventually it becomes completely obsolete. Upgrade locations are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Basically, you have to be one node away from any other node to activate it. You don't have to be on it. So, technically, right now where Tidus is starting, that's where we're going to actually start. Technically, that ability, sphere, node, whatever, is 2 levels up. But if he levels up only once, he can learn it. Let's go through this step by step. By pressing X, the cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appears. You can either move or use a sphere. Select move, and then everything that lights up is where you can go. Yeah, so the sphere level, that's why I said the AP doesn't necessarily increase your level. It gives you moves on the sphere grid. Yeah, they are ability points. I'm good at this. So basically you fight enemies, you get ability points, and then you can use those ability points to move around the sphere grid and learn more things. Obviously, I'm not reading this verbatim. That's literally exactly what it's saying. Take a step and learn the ability Cheer. Note that you do not have to be on the node to activate it. I already said that. You have to just be 1 away. See, I'm good at this, Stem. I'm good at this. Sphere levels are spent when the character will move. You can move four spaces behind you, i.e. any actual path that you've actually already been on, you can move 4 back. But if you're going to move forward, you have to spend 1 per move. So if you have only 2 moves, you can only move 2 forward in a direction you've not been to, and you can move up to 8 in a direction that you have been to. Make sure that you pay attention to it, though, because if you're moving and you're just pressing X to go through it, and it asks you if this is where you want to move. Are you sure you want to move here? It will move you there, and you cannot, I repeat, cannot recover those sphere levels. Since the character is in position, let's activate the node. And there are all kinds of spheres in this game. For HP, for defense, and for attack, you're going to need power spheres. For accuracy, for agility, and for evasion, you're going to need speed spheres. For magic spells and magic increases, as far as MP ups and magic defense up, magic attack up, and learning, increasing your MP so you can use more spells, you'll need mana spheres. And for literally every ability in the game, you'll need ability spheres. There are also luck spheres and luck nodes, but that's not going to be any kind of factor anytime soon, so we're not going to sweat that right now. Yes, even you already said that. In this example, the only node that you can be activated is the ability node. Select the sphere. Nodes activate. Press X to activate that node. And then Cheetahs is learning to cheer. Power spheres, magic spheres, I already explained all that. Everyone will start in different areas. The locks are also another important thing that they're just mentioning right now. You will need level 1, 2, 3, or 4 key spheres to unlock the appropriate lock. There's a level 1 key sphere down there, so we would need a level 1 lock to get off that. And again, those are only given by specific enemies, specific bosses, and they can be found in certain treasure chests throughout the game, and we will be finding most, if not all of them. Okay, so it is saying L1 and R1 will switch between characters. And not every character will start at the beginning of their sphere grid with absolutely nothing learned. Some of them will start with an ability or two already on there, activated, don't know how. Press that to zoom in or out. I'm not going to do that very often, but that's not even the entirety of the sphere grid. It's freaking massive. And we're doing the regular sphere grid, by the way. I'm not doing any of this expert shit because I've never messed with that before and I don't particularly care.
Found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left.
Why can't there be some power right?
Down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
That is exactly what he said.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Brother does a terrible job of explaining what the hell's going on too. All that. I mean, he could have easily just pointed down there and did a swimming notion, but he never once pointed down there. He did the whole little like dolphin dive type of crap. Shut up, Logan. That's the bird's name, by the way. And I can't do a damn thing about it to shut it up. Circle to go down, square to go back to the ship. That's literally all you really need to know about this. Obviously, you want to head in the general direction of the red arrow. Not to be confused with the red hood. I hate that bird. I really do. It's so noisy. I'm not a very good... I don't tolerate loud or obnoxious noises very well in my own house. Okay, we got into a fight. Look, I think they're piranhas. Piranha. Now, Titus does more damage than her, so if you have only one piranha, send her after the group of one piranha. You have a group of 2 or more, you're going to want to send Titus after them. Ability spheres and mana spheres. Now, these guys give you just random crap. I'm pretty sure... Let's move Titus up. See, if you press... Well, I'll show you. We'll actually move up here and actually do it, because like I said, that was just a tutorial, so we weren't able to do anything with it. But say I want to move left, and that's fine, but if I push left on the D-pad here... It'll go down there, and then it'll go over here. Like, why? And then I push up, and it goes over there. And then I push down, I want to go right, and I want to go up. I have to push left and up at the same time. To me, it's just easier to just do this. This is what it moves like with the cursor. With the cursor. This is how the cursor moves with the left analog stick, as opposed to, all this crap. But yeah, no, that's it. Return to the main menu, damn it! Like I said, I like birds to look at. They're pretty. In some cases, they're talented. In some cases, they have beautiful voices. This bird isn't one of those. It's really pretty. She's a really pretty bird, but she's very obnoxious. She's very obnoxious. We're gonna touch this and cancel. Get out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this whole thing off because it is gonna start to get pretty long here in just a second. If I do all of this, we got cutscenes and this and that. But like I said, these are gonna be more than 30-minute videos. They're not gonna be too terribly long. I don't want them to be like no 45-minute videos or nothing like that. But just think about it. Like if I do 40-minute videos instead of 30 minutes, every 3 videos that I put out of content, that's an extra video that you would have had to watch, so to speak, because obviously That extra 10 minutes in 3 episodes equates to 30 minutes. So that's just my logic. And we got actually she can't kill any of. Well, no, hold on. They can kill a group if they work together. As in before they get to attack. I'm hoping these jackasses don't get to poison me because they can do that. And with no antidotes, I'd be screwed. I'd have to go back to the save spot constantly. So like I said, those guys give you, oh god, with the freaking Resident Evil camera. So yeah, those guys give you random spheres. They'll give you ability spheres, they'll give you mana spheres, they'll give you speed, power, all that. The only things they don't give you are luck. So if you're trying to just grind up on spheres, go ahead and mess with them. Cause it's good stuff, baby. It really is. Yes, Logan, I hear you. My god, I swear I should have just done this video later in the day. It's like 10 in the morning. I just left my room not too long ago, but she just, oh my god, she drives me nuts. She drives me peanuts. I'm talking Charlie Brown. She drives me crazy. Steal from Tross over here. Not to be confused with Trog or Trock or Cholk. Those are all creatures and beings from other things. We're going to use Cheer. This actually increases our attack and defense. It's only for the fight, obviously, and it doesn't increase it by much, and it does stack. So you will want to use... So you can typically steal... Typically, I only try to steal from an enemy twice. You can steal from enemies multiple times, but typically I don't do that. Oh, sure, so Titus just gets the attack. But the female gets the tentacles. Alright, I see how you do. But yeah, so like I said, I could try and steal from it again, but every time you steal, you have a less chance of stealing something. First theft chance, if there's something that can be stolen from it, is 100% chance. If you steal the second time, I think you have a 75% chance of getting it, then a 50% chance, then a 25% chance. Again, I think so. And she's doing 110 damage to it, which she would not be doing. Usually she'd only be doing like 60 something. But even after 4 cheers, she's only doing 100 something. So it's almost doubled her attack at this point of the game, so that's good. But again, it's just, she's not very impressive damage output wise. Why can't we just swim to him? Trigger commands! Special commands become available in certain battles. Like I've said that before. Press left on the D-pad to do it. So you can do standby, wait while recovering HP. I think it also puts them in defense. But he's going to use Cheer again. I think you can stack it up to 5 times, which means you can use it 6 times total. They stack 5 layers. So he's not going to kill him. There's no way. I ain't worried about it. Again, he did 120 to him, 140 to her. Actually, maybe she wasn't. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe he doesn't defend. I don't know. But now we can do some damage to this chump. 281, baby. I'll take it. And he's going to try that same nonsense he did before. By moving out of range. But we ain't having it this time. We learned from the last ass whipping. Pincer attack. Do it. Move left to have him. I mean, you can just fight him normally, but I prefer not to. So he's like, yeah, go over there. And she's like, alright, cool. Now, how they're able to breathe down here, I'm not sure if they were given breathing apparatuses or if people in this land just are immortal. But, yeah, you'll notice there's a lot of underwater fights in this game. And, actually, you know what? Let's just do Spiral Cut on him. It looks slightly different underwater, but the concept is exactly the same. Huh, 802 damage. I've never done that much to him. I will take it. Die. Oh, I thought he was dead. Wow, dude, that was pathetic, actually. And then I think he explodes. Yep. I don't know what the overkill on this guy is, or if it's even possible to get an overkill on this guy at this point in the game. Now, every boss in this game, every enemy in this game, period, has the ability to be overkilled. But the overkill damage varies per monster, per enemy. We didn't get any items from him because he's selfish as hell. But I think in most cases, it's that you have to do like double their maximum life or something like that. Are you serious? I wanted to get to the save spot, but did he break it, or am I just stupid? Because I couldn't get to it. That's fine. And look, the power it comes on. Illuminate my life, baby. Actually, I might have to just let this play out because I don't know if I'll get the ability to save before anything else happens. I'm pretty sure you can. But if you can't, then whatever. I don't think we'll be getting into any fights now. Because I'm pretty sure all the fish ran away, and that includes the enemies because the light turned on. But yeah, if we head back this way, and now you'll see these guys are down here, and you can see something underneath us. This is what they were talking about, their big prize. This will come into play much later on in the game. I think we can try and talk to these fools right now, but there's really no reason to because they all do that afucha naneche crap, and I don't know what the hell is going on. So yeah, like I said, get a good look, baby. The good stuff. That's all we offer here. And I like how they zoom out and give you a really good view of the place. Dum 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 da da dum dum dum. That's probably gonna be off sync. I shouldn't do that. It's probably gonna be even very slightly off sync. It's gonna sound all kinds of funked up. Well, plus my singing voice is ass, but that's not the point. I don't know what that symbol really stands for, to be honest with you. Huh, that's what I tried to say earlier. I thought they had already said that. You, out here.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Not enough, scrub. Not enough. You didn't help worth a damn.
Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
My man, aka my woman, is whatever, and he's clearly eating nothing, and his hands aren't even dirty. I don't know what the hell he's eating, but game over. He's gonna choke to death because he's an idiot. Like, immediately screw up. Come on now, you are the main protagonist of this game, broski. You can't die to choking on food. Look, I tell you what, man, I've eaten quick. I ain't never choked for eating quick. If you know how to eat, it's not a problem, baby. Titus is just an amateur, that's it.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
He's losing his mind after everything he's been through, ladies and gentlemen. Psychotic confirmed.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Like I said, they're idiots.
Who are you guys anyway?
You guys will understand what fiends are not too long from now. He looks nothing like any of them.
Tell? Wait, you're not an Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Bhed is.
They like to focus on her ass.
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Actually, she hit you by herself.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
Did I say something funny?
I hate that bird.
You were near Sin.
I hate that
Don't
bird.
worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
I'm not gonna keep saying it because I'm sure that's gonna get annoying eventually. But you guys already know my feelings.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
And no, he didn't
But
go
I
through
saw
time.
Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Am I able to save the... I am. Okay. So I'm going to end this episode here, guys. And next episode, we'll pick up right where we're leaving off. So, thank you all for watching. As always, my name is Ray, and I will see you all tomorrow for Final Fantasy X Part number 3. But until then, goodbye, everybody.